Okay, let's see what the fuck was going on, because I didn't like this guy. Was flaming me. Although, like, his gameplay or her gameplay was really, really shit. Okay, so people were already dying and he's still busy jumping around. I remember he died right here. I don't know why the fuck he went forward. That was such a stupid move. Okay. I was playing support that game. I was here. They already pushing this far forward. Our tank is down there. Let's put icons up. Our Echo and Orisa are over here, which is also really, really weird positioning in general. Keep in mind this is like a... I think this was like 3.1 rating. So like low diamond. So I have no idea why the fuck people are even here on defense. We're team 1, we're blue. Okay, they're about to kill Ashe. Okay, fine, but I have no idea why he jumped down. It looked like he got knocked by Winston, and then our other tank is on the payload because they're pushing. Okay, interesting. So I'm holding on high ground as usual. That's what people normally do. For some reason, my Zen decides to go here after climbing up there for like 20 years. Like, it's been half a minute into the game and this is what he did. And then blamed me for not healing, alright? I tried. You can see that I tried to heal Echo, but was not in line of sight. Because if you're down here, you can't really see. Right, so he died. We got a counter pick though, the Ashe died. Need to keep in mind that our Sigma is still down there contesting and our Orisa is over here. And the Genji is on me. I'm already low. Like, I already whiffed my sleep as much as I can whiff it. Anyways, like, under pressure, okay, self-healed. Orisa has to come back. Sigma has to come back. Like, there's no way I can keep both of them alive, especially when I'm alone. Yeah? Winston on me, we have to back off because they're pushing us. And then Hanzo's under pressure. I healed him, but it didn't go through fast enough. So we lose him too. Sigma dies because he's alone against like 4 people. Ashe got rest. So that's just lost. And it took the Zen this long to come back again. Okay, we're trying to stabilize here. Hold our ground with shield. Winston's coming in. I need to back off. I can't heal this Zen if he's in a bubble. If you just put it back a little bit. Yep, he's inside the bubble. I mean, you can't heal through bubbles. And then he just gets charged by everything. So Genji dash, Diva shifted in. Not a surprise that he died. Use nano here, okay, because I tried to like stabilize and maybe hold it on the first point because I knew that some people were coming back again. Wasn't good enough, unfortunately. Plus Orisa didn't want to stay here with the nano, so they're just pushing for free. And now he goes back out again. That is not a good choice. We have both our tanks here, so they could have contested, but they didn't want to. So yeah, that's a waste. Waste of time. So we should just back off. At least they used Valk, because that is a waste. They definitely didn't need it. Okay, let's go back to this person. Well, surprisingly, he doesn't have his trance to counter the blade. They only have Mercy damage boost. And he's like 69%. So obviously he doesn't have trance for the blade because he died first and he wasted all the time, and it's 2 minutes in and he's only at 70%. That's really slow and he should be switching. Either switching or try to get the trance faster.
The outcome is not preordained.
Okay, so the thing is, the guy has been complaining about me, the other healer, for not keeping him alive or not healing him and ignoring him. Which I didn't do because there are cases where his positioning was garbage. He should not be on the bridge up there. He took way too much time while everyone else was already fighting somewhere. There was Orisa and Echo on the first point overextending because they tried to get a kill on Ashe. That didn't pay off because she got rest. Then me and Hanzo on the high ground. We were contested by the Genji. And they were pushing the payload for free because Sigma was there alone. So his positioning was garbage. So I guess this is like a game review that shows what not to do.
Winston reporting.
It wasn't a request, I just realized how bad this position is and how much he has been flaming me for no reason when he has been doing really, really bad himself. Okay, I slapped the Bob, but he will wake up and he will still be there for a couple more seconds, so this positioning, the Bob is probably gonna shoot him. Well, at least he did put an orb on somebody. He didn't put the orb on me. And then he trances now when we already lost 3 people. You can see the kill feed right now. Bob killed me, or got the killing blow. I didn't walk into the Bob, obviously, that would be dumb. I literally slapped him, that's gonna last 5 seconds. After that I got primaled by the Winston, and he pushed me out into the Bob, and Bob only got the killing blow, so it was the Winston that got me low in the first place. He could have put an orb on me to keep me alive, because an orb is usually enough to survive a Winston. Well, everything else is just dead. I mean, this is a really, really bad trance. We were already losing. We lost Doomfist, we lost Sigma, and we lost our main healer. The Zen's healing is very, very low. I think it's like 30 healing per second. And Winston is already this low, and Genji is about to die as well. So this entire choice, like dicking around here for 10 years was bad, and then coming out to stand here and barely do anything, and then he finally got this trance, but we were already losing hard. Yeah, wasn't really the best choice. So what did he do with his trance? He did not save the Winston. We have no front line, it's only him and Genji, and this trance was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. He trances into their backline. Why the fuck would you do that? He goes over here. What is going on in his head? Why would you do this? He is an easy kill, he has no mobility other than his trance, which is over now. He has nothing to survive. And he dealt no damage meanwhile, like he fucking roomed all over the place here, only to waste time. When instead we could have regrouped and maybe recontest or something, but this choice was the worst. And this was the moment where he started to fucking flame me for not keeping him alive. What a fucking idiot. Hey, Iproc. I'm looking at a game right now from the point of view of some support that was flaming me the other day. It was like 3-4 days ago. He was flaming me for ignoring him, not healing him, and not helping him out, when all he did was just feed, and I don't know, he was trash. It was a low diamond game. Just a quick info. Oh my god, yeah, that's terrible. Okay, obviously, so we lost the first point, mainly because of him, because he fed. And also because Sigma was contesting the payload by himself and the rest of the team was not with him. So that was just like, I would call it miscommunication if I was actually on voice, but I wasn't. But like common game sense, like you try to play as a group, like you don't want to be anywhere alone because you're just gonna get rolled. Okay, so that's what happened on the first point. Sigma was alone on the payload, it was a bad choice, but also our Zen was like overextending or in a spot where he really shouldn't be, and that's how we lost the first point. Like everything just fell apart so easily, and then he does this stupid ass trance, doesn't keep me alive when I'm being ulted by a Winston. He knocked me into the Bob. He couldn't get his trance in time, and then he finally got his trance after 3 people died. And then he goes into the enemy's backline, just like zooming around for no reason at all, and then dies. Okay, so that's how you lost the second point, easily. Look at the time bank, like they have 4 minutes. It's so easy to throw a game. And that was on him too. Okay, so they're pushing for free. What do we have? They keep pushing, which is like logical. I mean, I would do the same. You try to buy as much time. You don't necessarily need 3 people on the payload. As long as someone is pushing, that's good enough. Especially support can be there and they can still heal from a distance. You try to like get the leftovers. Like oftentimes when you kept the second point, your spawn is gonna be here. or on this side, but yeah. Either way, the spawn is kind of close if they still get the old spawn. So oftentimes you kept this point and people just respawn and they're coming out here, and you can maybe catch them off guard on this path. So you try to push them. So that's what the enemy team did. Enemy team is red in this case, team 2. They push us forward. Yep, can't heal them. I was there, but I couldn't heal him because bubble. Windsor bubble, can't heal through that. We got a counter pick, which was good. And here, I knew that the Tracer was on our Zen, and I did heal him. Does it look like I'm ignoring him? No. I made sure he's alive. We used Nanoblade right now, but they also used the Diva Bomb, and I'm pretty sure Zen is gonna die to that because this positioning is complete garbage. You should never just stand in the open. We had that in another game where there was an enemy Widow, and Widows usually stand on this high ground here because why not? I mean, it's the most obvious spot for a Widow to stand, and if you stand in the open on the street like this, you're probably gonna die. Even if the Widow's bad and misses all the shots, it just takes her one shot to take you out. Or one headshot rather. Goodbye Zen. Obviously he died. I used this pillar to not get hit by it. Unfortunately I have the Winston on me, and we're still trying to Nanoblade. We already got the Tracer. I managed to sleep the Winston even. Okay, that's good. What I don't like is that Winston went in here when we're committing, like both our DPS are going out. So we should try and do the best out of it, but I guess Winston was just like, ooh, I don't know what to do right now. I'm low, I need heals, and I'm just gonna back off somewhere. So I guess that's what happens. Unfortunately, Diva just like killed me because I don't have a second healer. I can't keep myself alive. I only have a nade. One nade that I already used. Diva finishes me off. Okay, Winston tried to help me, I guess. There's no more support on our DPS. Okay, that's a good kill. That's actually Panda playing Genji here, so he got a good kill on Baptiste, so he like did a lot. He got the Tracer, the Mercy's dead, he got the Baptiste, so that's 3 kills. That's as good as it can get. Doomfist was gonna get the Ashe, so that's good, and he survived, so that's even better. I would suggest that the Doomfist goes and takes this health pack right here, because we don't have any healers. I'm not sure if he was aware of that. Winston was still low because we had no healers, so obviously he dies as well. Let's see, nice. Doomfist took the health pack just as I wanted him to, or as I expect him to play. He needs to get out though, I don't know. Well, Panda is there too though, and Rotok just came around the corner. It's good that Doomfist went to survive. Genji still has his dash to get out, could deal some damage. Hey Bethana. Doing pretty alright. I just started, I wanted to look at some games again. In case you were wondering, this is a replay again where I can pause. So no, the stream is not lagging. Not this time. What have you been up to? So this is a replay, I'm doing like a kind of a review. This player right here, it's not a requested review, it's more like I want to do it because this guy was really complaining and flaming me and reporting me for not doing what I was, in his eyes, supposed to do. I just wanted to see how it looked like from his point of view, because I'm pretty sure that was really bad gameplay. Like, his decision making and everything he did was like partly the reason why we lost, and definitely not my fault for apparently ignoring him. I definitely did not ignore him. There were just so many situations where I could not help him, and that wasn't my fault. Anyways, unfortunately we lose Genji because I just got out around the corner. I couldn't see him in line of sight. Zen could have healed him, but he didn't. Okay, at least we stabilized because the payload is still down there. We are... Well, if we would not push right now, we would be able to regroup. We lost Genji right now, but Reinhardt is coming back again. Okay, that's fine. I'm just keeping the Roadhog alive. Doomfist taking high ground, that's normal, makes sense. What I don't understand is, what the fuck is he doing here, again? Like, why the fuck is this guy flaming me for doing mistakes when he's doing this shit? You should not be flanking as a Zenyatta. You're fucking support. And we need him. Like, if he dies, then we're outnumbered, and that's when they're gonna push. Hey, what the heck is he doing? Well, at least he came back now. But D.Va was about to come for him, so if he would have stayed there, he would have died. 100%. Because then it's not gonna win against the D.Va. Okay, so what is he doing? He's putting an orb on the Reinhardt. Okay, Doom is on the high ground, that's fine. Genji switched to McCree, which is also fine. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna take this point of view right here. Trace is gonna go on the flank. They used Bob. And they are also Valking, so that's gonna be a lot of damage. We're backing off because we need a better position. He's still sitting in this room where I can't help him. He's not in line of sight. D.Va even knew he was there because he already saw him from the other side. So obviously if I was a D.Va I would also go for him because he's an easy kill. Let's see, what is his ult charge? 51%, not even close. I already used my nano, I'm about to get my next one, and he only used one ult so far, which is pathetic. Okay, so we're backing off. Okay, Doomfist decided to go in and maybe get a pick, which is actually a bad time because they have so many ults running right now. Well, so many, but like 2 strong ults. Bob, we need to be out of line of sight of. He's being shot by the Bob as well. Apparently it went into the payload because he's not in line of sight. But he's not gonna kill anything anytime soon, I don't think. Or he shouldn't be able to. What else? Okay, Trace is gonna flank and has pulse bomb. Let's see what happens. McCree is really low. I didn't get to heal him fast enough. Because pressure. Huh?
What game is this?
It's Gibraltar from like 4 days ago, where the Zen was flaming me for not helping him, but look at where he died. I mean, this is not the only time. Like, the entire fucking game he's doing stupid shit and then blaming me for it. Well, I died to the Bob again, but that was just a killing blow. So the Chaser was just wrecking us. And Doomfist can't do anything by himself, so he's gonna die as well. Okay, it's fine that the Rhine was like staying back because we still have a little bit of time. Clearly we can't hold them earlier, so we just need to stop them from capping all 3 points. He's also healing the most unnecessary targets. Like we had 2 dive heroes like Doomfist and Genji, and it's easy for Zen to heal those 2 up. He should be putting the orb on those and not on tanks, because I'm the tank healer, I'm the main healer, I have higher healing output, while Zen only has 30 HPS, 30 healing per second, okay? And that's much easier to put on a Genji that is like double jumping and in the backline and so on, rather than me as Ana trying to be in line of sight, trying to hit my Genji. Like, it's so much more efficient if my off healer goes for our DPS and I can heal the tanks. But yeah, he decided to put it on our Ryan that is currently full HP. Like, anybody else could use the orb better than the Rhine. And he still has it on the Rhine, like he didn't even switch, so his healing must be like 200 this game. I'm here with the McCree on the left side. They're using, okay, D.Va bomb, so Zen is gonna go back into spawn, hopefully not die. Roadhog can hide behind this corner, so he should be fine too. Doomfist was in their backline, so couldn't help him. I died to Ashe on the high ground. I was in this corner. What was I doing? I think I was trying to get the Doomfist. I don't even remember. Either way. Okay, McCree also died because he is on high ground, like he just has the advantage. And Tracer was there too, so not like we would have won that fight anyways. Surprisingly, we got their Mercy. That's something I find weird, because Mercy can just, like, get on the high ground. Fly up to Ashe, fly up to Baptiste, fly anywhere. Like, Mercy has the mobility to be safe. I don't know why he died on the payload, or did he get hooked? I don't know. Anyways, like, there wasn't much we could have done here. Okay, let's go to the next round. Gonna pick his point of view again, because he was just flaming me all the time. Now I pick Lucio, okay? He already has his heal up. You don't need heal right now. Does he even know how to heal at all? I would not do it like that. Okay, it was fine that he wall-righted like this way, because that's what people often do. At least at this rank or higher. Like, you always start up here, you try to get some ult charge. When people come out of spawn, you try to get some damage, maybe some picks. Nobody's playing Widow though, so probably not gonna kill anything, but you can already get some ult charge. Booping them would be fine if they stood here to get them down. So you would boop them like down here, and then they would be in the open, kind of. And that would be like a good opening, actually. But he booped them inside where they are safe. It's 2 healers and a DPS, and they're not gonna die to a Lucio anytime soon. Especially considering that we have Rein's Zarya, because they can't jump up there. I mean, what are they gonna do if they hold on high ground? Like, all they have to do with this slow comp, immobile comp, is sit on the payload and get it around the corner, and then that's when you pick up the fight. But if you had Winston D.Va, you could jump up here, you could contest them, maybe get a pick, or maybe have a fight. That would be possible, but in this case, nope. Pointless. And he's low, and he still goes back in there again. Like, there's a damage boost to Baptiste. I would not. Lucky that they fucking missed their shots. Plus I healed him once as well. So he survived. Okay. Dynamite is really annoying to deal with. I'm glad that Panda got a pick on the Ashe, but he's probably gonna get healed because they have shields and defense metrics, so it should be easy for them to get him back. Considering like there are 3 people who got hit by a Dynamite, it deals 175 damage per person, and I can only heal 1 target at a time. So, where's my fucking Lucio again? Where the fuck is he? Oh, he went forward. Okay. No help from him. So I'm solo healing. He is healing up, but on himself. Okay. I managed to keep people alive. Everyone is fine. Apparently... Okay, let's see what's happening. Yes, as expected, they rest the Ashe. Then we lost our Echo. Let me just go back a little bit, because I didn't really focus on that. Oh, where is our Echo? Okay, he flew up, okay. Well, because Ashe is alive again. No, actually not yet. He actually got hit by, let me see. Baptiste was shooting him, and Echo was shooting him, okay. So he just took a lot of damage right there. Okay, he actually hit his shots. Enemy Echo, okay. Well, nothing much I can do about that. And I get killed at the same time as Hanzo, so I obviously couldn't keep him alive. Where's my Lucio? What is he doing? Just redditing around. This is the most annoying kind of Lucio. Oh yeah, here he was standing still because he was like, what the fuck are you doing? You're so fucking bad. Well, I mean, he's not helping me to get over there. He could have speed boosted me. Yeah, it's a review again. But I'm just looking at some gameplay where someone is flaming me a lot for no reason, and it's not a requested one. Like, I'm not trying to review someone specific to look at the gameplay and try to give them tips. I'm basically just looking at it because I know that this guy did bad, and he's blaming me for it. So we lost Echo here. Not much I can do about it because he just got shot by 2 people and he died very fast. Hanzo I couldn't keep alive because he was gonna go on a flank and he wasn't in line of sight anyway. Plus I was under attack at the same time by Sigma and Baptiste. And D.Va. And since I am one of the two supports and Lucio was not with me, there was 0 healing coming into me. So yeah, I'm not surprised that I died there too. And I remember, like, right here, you can see, like, when I unpaused, he was standing still for a moment and he just flamed me again in the game. Like, what is he even doing here? Like, he's not doing anything useful. Now our Zarya is dead, our Reinhardt's gonna die, and he's just sitting here. Doing what? His healing AoE is like a circle that goes like this far. He doesn't even reach anything. Why does he have healing enabled? He's full health. What is he doing? What exactly is going on in his face? In his head. People are chatting there. I'm gonna leave the channel. What is going on in his face? He's doing absolutely nothing so far, and then he blames me again for not being able to survive and not keeping the team alive when it's also his job. Okay? And then he's speed boosting around here. Okay. Yeah, go and kill something, you fucking support. And then he's dead. Woohoo! Like, he is freaking useless, okay? It's been almost a minute and he has done nothing other than flame me. Okay, the way that Echo is playing is actually really dangerous. Okay, now he's like more safely because they have an Ashe, right? It's a hit scan. Hit scan is really good against like any units that can fly. Because other heroes cannot reach most of the time. Plus, she has a mercy. If she gets damage boosted and headshots you, that's a one-shot. So it doesn't matter how good your healers are. If you get a one-shot, then that's not on them. But okay, he was playing more safe now. Okay, he's going on a flank, which is alright. But I got one shot. You can see the damage boost, like Mercy wouldn't get an assist if she didn't damage boost. So yeah. I just died right there. Then there's obviously no healing on the McCree. My Reinhardt and my Lucio are just AFK. Like, what are they even doing here? They're not dealing any damage, they're not protecting anybody, they're not healing anybody, and they're not even pushing the payload. So they're literally not doing anything at all. Wow, he's going for the payload now. We pushed it like 1 meter. Congratulations. We just wasted another half a minute. Our Echo is not gonna win against their Echo because they have a Mercy. Okay. And then he feeds again down here. Alright. Thanks for the help. My fault. You want a bandage for that? Got one shot by Ashe. Ashe doesn't even need to have damage boost to one shot a Tracer because she only has 150 HP. Like, I have a lot of trouble. I didn't like that we just went down here, because they're on the high ground, they have the advantage. They can just jump down, or even if we push further forward, they're still on the high ground and can shit on us from above here. So, like, the fact that we kept going this way, and I couldn't really control the tanks, obviously, is just bad. Like, we should have gone on the high ground here. Why didn't we just go here? So we would be on the same level as them, and that would be a more fair fight, because we can actually do something with that. Rather than our Echo against an Echo Mercy, trying to beat them, which is not gonna work. Plus having a hit scan on their team, plus like 2 strong healers, while our team only has 1 healer, which is me, and I'm getting focused. So there is no way we're gonna win. Okay, let's see. This is bad positioning of Echo, but unfortunately couldn't finish her off, and she had her ult. Okay. McCree did not pay attention that Echo was even back there. It takes over a second for Echo to transform or to copy somebody before you can even use any abilities. You have a whole second, which is a lot of time in this fast-paced game. You have a whole second to react, plus he charged, so you could have like thrown your flash, because he obviously hasn't used it on anything yet. He could have just jumped away. I mean, he just didn't pay attention. Oh, he actually did. That's the flash. That was close though. Okay, so he managed to not get pinned. I don't even remember that. So what we need to do is like focus her down so she doesn't get her ult. Tracer got one shot because there was a Baptiste ult, which increases damage by like 100%. So again, Ashe just needs to hit her shot and Tracer will die. So we're outnumbered already. Wow, for the first time, Lucio is actually healing me. Can you believe it? And finally, after 2 minutes, we go on the high ground. So we actually have a chance to do something. And then he does the stupid fucking Reinhardt thing that every fucking stupid Reinhardt does. Just charge in. You know, charging is more dangerous for yourself than it is for the enemy, because it's very predictable. You can get interrupted by a stun or by a Sigma's rock, or you know, you just walk away from it. And Reinhardt is very, very vulnerable. Like everybody can easily shoot him. He has no shield up during that time, and he's charging away from his team, which means I can't heal around corners, obviously. Like, do you think I can heal like this? Nope. So he's probably gonna die. Surprisingly, he even got bubbled by Zarya, thank god. I nanoed him because I needed to get around the corner and heal him as soon as possible. Our McCree, I don't even know how he ended up here. Why is he flying? Okay, let me see. Oh, was he getting Sigma ulted? Wow, he stunned all three and then he was mech right-clicking the Baptiste, okay? Ah, okay, coach gunned. Okay, never mind. Did he actually fall off? Oh my god, he almost coach gunned himself off the edge. Anyways, like, wow, it took him this long to get his ult. Congratulations, Lucio, you used your sound barrier that was actually not even necessary. Would you look at that? Oh, Sleds, hello. Kind of. I'm reviewing somebody else that was an ass to me. And he flamed me and he blamed me for, well, for everything. For not healing him, for not helping, for like losing the game, like everything he just blamed on me. And I know for a fact, because I'm coaching people a lot, that he did really, really bad. So I'm basically just like doing a review or showing what he did wrong all game, because I definitely have not been the cause for the loss. Like, obviously I'm not perfect, nobody is, everybody can make mistakes, but just putting the blame onto me alone is a stupid thing, especially when it really wasn't my fault. So the person I'm talking about is this Lucio here. In this round he's Lucio, he was playing Zen before, and I was playing Ana. And it was a low diamond game. My peak is somewhere in GM as Ana. I also play tanks. I actually play everything. So I reached master on like every role, so I have a decent understanding of the game. And playing on this trash account, it was a fresh account that is less than 100 levels. I got this to like somewhere in low diamond, and the people here are just like bleh. So yeah, I'm basically just pointing out what the fuck you should not be doing at this rank, because this guy was garbage. Alright, so, well, amazing. McCree managed to get a mech right click on Baptiste, which is good. Ashe kinda left and then Mercy tried to res. I slapped her, so interrupted it. We killed her, which was good. Okay, McCree is going for Ashe, I guess? Or looking for him at least. Okay. And we are still having a fight here, so I'm heading back to the point. For the first time, Lucio is actually doing something useful, and he's actually with his tanks. I didn't like that he only had healing up, because Lucio's strength is speed boost. So he should be speed boosting, especially when he just used his shatter right there. Like, speed boost him so he can get close and deal some damage. Well, he didn't even hit anything with his shatter, so it didn't even matter. Okay, what's happening down here? Nobody's on the payload. Ryan just has to survive, okay. He suddenly ended up on the high ground. What the heck is he doing? He's being shot from 2 different sides, which is unfortunate. He just needed to jump down. Nobody knows that Echo's even this low. Yeah, unfortunately he won't survive that. I even tried to heal him, but didn't hit in time. And then Diva Bomb. Okay. This is, when you hear Diva Bomb, speed boost. Speed boost! People to safety! Oh wow, he finally switched, but I think I die anyway. Zarya's bubbles was gonna survive. Oh, I actually survived. What the heck? Oh, must have been because the slope. Well, I got further than I thought. I thought I would still be here and get hit by it, but okay. Apparently I survived. McCree kind of forgot about Ash or couldn't find him. Because he's on the high ground. We get their Sigma, that's good. I should be dying, okay. Because I didn't know where that Ash was, but okay, I go forward. Nice, McCree actually got the kill on her. That's pretty good. Alright. Getting the kills. Baptiste is on the high ground. And he's not contesting, alright. Either way, we lost the game anyways. So, I think it was on the second point that we lost. So let's see. Where is he now? What is he doing? What is he doing? Why did he go back to spawn, or did he actually die? Oh, it's just gonna be AFK. I just remember he was typing to me a lot and like, you're so fucking bad and you're trash and you're never paying attention to me and blah blah blah. So I guess this was a moment where he was typing to me and flaming me again. Why the fuck do you have healing up? Use your speed boost. You're fucking mobile, why do you have healing up? God damn it. Okay, don't do this. If you play Lucio and you don't need to heal anything, don't fucking have the healing up. I mean, you... God damn it. I'm facepalming here. This guy is so bad and then flames me for everything. Alright, what's happening? McCree is pushing the payload. They're not pushing, they're not committing, we're not committing. Our Tracer dies again to Ash. Must have been a headshot because headshot one-shots. Wasn't even boosted by Mercy. And then he feeds. Wait. Let me see this again from his point of view. Hey, I'm just gonna play Lucio and jump around like an idiot. Be right in the open. Okay, this was fine, like he went back again, but then he decided to go forward again. You know, this Roadhog has a hook. There's a lot of shit going on. Okay, he didn't even go for him. But he got hit by a lot of sticky nades by Echo. So he's pretty much dead. If he can't get away fast enough, but he's pretty much dead because if those stickies hit, you're less than 50% and the beam is gonna kill you. Which is exactly what happened. I don't know why he had to be there in the first place, but okay. And then he's like flaming me again. Alright, buddy. Ash is always on high ground, that's good positioning. He couldn't beat... The McCree couldn't beat the Ash. They've been popping ults. So they had Bob, they had Mercy ult. They had... actually nothing else. That was pretty good. Genji got a pick on Ash. He might get rest though, that's a problem. Yeah, this kind of rest is stupid because you can't get her like that. It was actually smart of the Mercy. Like, to not just stand here in the open and say, oh, I'm gonna rest, hello Genji, hello McCree. So yeah, of course. Rest from the side. There was also a lamp that was just destroyed, but yeah, this was a good rest. Except she didn't get it off. If she would have gotten it, like she needed to press E earlier. Like you can press E and then you still have a little bit of momentum to move and then get around, like out of line of sight, and you would still get the rest off. The Ashe has been super sneaky the whole time. Yeah, on the first point maybe, like he just decided to survive and go around, but what you should always do as hit scan is just be on the high ground, because you just have the advantage to shoot down and shit on people from above. But anyways, yeah, that was interesting. Mercy fucked up Perez. Mercy main, by the way. Not saying that I'm one. For the ones who are here that have never been here before, I'm not a Mercy main. It's the last character I would ever play. Okay, surprisingly he actually got a pick on the Baptiste that was sitting on the high ground himself. I'm surprised that Mercy wasn't babysitting the Ashe anymore. But okay, I take it. Alright, what do we have? We also got a pick on the Sigma because he was like by himself kind of. They copied the Genji. Our Genji is going for the Mercy. Don't you think it would be perfect if we had a sound barrier right now? Yep, nope, we don't have it. 84%. Because he died earlier. If he didn't die, he would have gotten it by now. I couldn't keep the Zarya alive because of where he was standing. I was on top of the payload. Or like I remember I was here because I wanted to not get hit by shit. Like I know there's stuff on the high ground and I know the Roadhog was like flanking on the side, so I had to like play around this area right here to be able to peek and maybe heal something, but Zarya was exactly on the other side of the payload, so I couldn't reach. I think after that fight we do Nano Blade at some point. I killed the Echo because nobody else did, okay. And there's actually so much you can do as a support. Especially positioning, especially when they have a Widow or something, because a lot of supports actually complain about that. It's like, someone deal with the Widow, I'm constantly getting killed and constantly getting shot and stuff. So you can position yourself accordingly to not ever get hit by that. So like, Ashe was up here, okay, he put dynamite on people. And look at that, I didn't get hit by it. Because I'm just using this, like there's a platform above me where he's standing on. You can just be here and never get hit by it. If the Ashe is trying to hit you, she has to jump down. Or she has to come from an angle that is dangerous for her. So you can actually force the enemy to do something that they shouldn't be doing, or you're safe. You ran out of yeah, no problem. I don't expect anything. So that is like a general thing that applies to any map, really. There is something where you can stand and still be in line of sight with your team as a support. You're so confused? Shade, hello? Why are you confused? I'm not actually playing the game right now, I'm looking at a replay, if that's what you mean. But generally, every hit scan, every Widow, most of the DPS that they want to be on the high ground. So if you're pushing from this side here, so like from my point of view, this is where the attackers are coming from. Let me turn this off again. You are probably gonna be standing on this high ground or on this high ground, because it just gives you the advantage to shoot and shit on them from above. And then you can also stand as a defender, or not as a defender, as a support. You can stand here behind the box, not get hit, and then you can take this box right here and not get attacked. And then you go over here and be below them and they cannot attack you. So all you need to do is like keep an eye on your team and mind your own positioning so you wouldn't actually get hit by anything. Anyways, let me see. Oh, McCree was overextended and then he gets hooked, so he should die here. Yeah, I'm not surprised he died there. Yeah, I got hooked. Okay, we were just leftovers, we already lost this fight, so whatever. This guy, does this fucking guy even know that he has speed boost at all? Probably not. He only knows how to flame me. Oh, that was unnecessary. Sigma didn't need to use his ult, we already lost that fight. He could have saved his ult for the next fight. And then they used Roadhog's ult as well. That's 2 wasted ults, you didn't need that because we were already losing. You can save it for the next fight. We lost Genji here. Roadhog is on the flank, okay. I slapped him, but someone woke him up, so we couldn't even kill him, which is bad. If you sleep something, you try to kill that target, because they're sleeping on the ground for 5 seconds, but someone woke him up and he just walks away. Unlucky. And then I got one shot. Because they're sitting on high ground and we have nothing to contest them right now. We have a Genji, but he's gonna be alone. Like, we basically need dive tanks. That would be good right now. If we had dive tanks, then they could just jump up here, because Zarya and Ryan downstairs, they can't do anything at all. And then we lose our Lucio as well. Where did he die this time? Over there. Okay. That's the thing as well, like in Valorant you pick your character and that's it. You're gonna play it the rest of the game. Here you can change. When you die you can just pick a different character. Okay, Ryan dies again because we have no healers. Zarya pushed alone. 1 versus 6. Yeah, there is voice chat and you can also chat in, well, chat in chat, written chat. I usually don't join voice because it's too toxic, and I especially do not want to talk because they're just gonna be like, oh, you're a fucking girl, you have a vagina, go back in the kitchen, you can't play this game, blah 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 blah. So I gave up, like, I don't know, 2 years ago I gave up joining voice because whatever, people are assholes. I can't keep our McCree alive on the high ground because I can't see him here, I'm below, so lost him as well. Lucio was again flaming me, that's why he stood still and almost died. Okay. Hey, look at that, didn't I just say we would need dive to deal with the high ground? Look at that, he picked Winston. When we have 38 seconds left. But he's also picking Winston alone. We don't have a diva, we don't have any other support or DPS that can go with him. Other than Genji. Unfortunately. Can't kill the Roadhog because he has 600 HP and a self-heal. Okay, I think here we do Nanoblade. And he does go for the high ground, which is good. Yep, I nanoed him. He gets those two, which is good. Like, this is the best outcome we can have. I don't know if people realize that Roadhog is still flanking. Hey, good job, Winston. You went on the high ground when they're already dead. Are you making sure that the corpses are dead, huh? Alright, good job. So you wasted his time. We get their Genji, perfect. We get their Mercy. Unfortunately, yeah, as expected, McCree dies from behind from the flanking Roadhog. Was it Panda? Panda on Genji, yeah. He killed those two with Nanoblade. So he got 3 kills here. Oh, you can just dash up there. And go back a little bit. Let's see it from his point of view. Slow down a little bit. Yeah, just dash. Okay, so the thing with Blade is you can dash. Super, hello. Hi there. You can dash. If you pop your blade, your dash resets, so you can dash again. So he dashes up, he pops his blade, then I nano him, and then he can dash them again. Okay? And then turn around to do the normal, like, slash by the blade. And he got both of them with 1 slice. And every time you get a kill, your dash resets again, so it's very fast. You don't really see that. Okay, let's slow down a little bit more. Like, he killed them, so you can see his dash is ready again. He just drops down normally on the Sigma. Normal slice and then use dash again for extra damage. And then 1 more slice here, because he's tank, he just, like, has a lot of health. And another slice, and then he dies as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, double dash, that's how you get up there before he even got shot, because it was fast. And yeah, as I said, we lost our McCree. You never thought about dash resetting on ult? Yeah, that's why it's so strong. Like, you can kind of counter him if you, let's say, Lucio boops him away and then he doesn't get the kill. So he's just like running around. His blade is gonna expire. This is how you counter Genji. It's like either you shoot him, but because he's nanoed, then he takes 50% less damage. So you either like spread out a lot or boop him around. You can use, I don't know, Ash's coach gun. If you boop him in a way that he can't reach anything, then his blade is gonna be wasted. Because no resets, no kills. But it was a good blade here.
10 seconds remaining.
Unfortunately, we needed to use, let's see. Actually, we still have 3 ults. So it doesn't actually look so bad. We should be able to get this point. Because we wiped them. We're stabilizing. Okay, McCree is dead though. It's good that the Winston went up there with the Genji. And then they had Bob. Bob contests the payload. I always hated that when Ashe got released. I didn't like that Bob actually contests. I'm trying to be behind like the payload because I know they're pushing from there, so you try to be safe as a support. I could be safer by standing further back here, but I don't trust my team to actually contest the payload. I never do because I'm not communicating, so I don't know, like, is my Rhine gonna stay there or is he gonna be stupid and charge off and try to get something or something? So that's why I'm on the payload, when it would be much safer to be back there. Lucy used his fucking sound barrier by himself. Actually, did I get it? Oh, I did get it, okay. I was gonna say. It doesn't show in the little icons, but you can see at the top here that it was supplied. Which was okay. I got bladed. Winston died to the Bob. Can't reach Genji. Okay, it's good that he actually went on the high ground. So I don't have anything against our other DPS. It was just annoying to have this second support that was constantly flaming me all game. Unfortunately, he deflected. So he no, he wasn't nanoed, but Mercy Boost. Kind of works the same as Nano Blade, except he doesn't get the damage reduction. But yeah, he just dash slashed me, so I die instantly. And then he deflected the high noon, so he killed himself. Unfortunately. We used Shatter, we got the stun on 2 people, which isn't bad. But this is where it's gonna fall apart, because we already lost half of our team. Unlucky. And his fucking blade is still up. So he sliced the Reinhardt as well. Yeah, nothing you can do because 3 people, like a healer, a tank, a DPS. Yep, that's when we lost.
Victory.
Okay, I just want to show you again, like one point that was really stupid by the Zen. And where he started to flame me even harder. Okay, right here. Let's see this again. They use Bob, right? They rest the Genji, they're using Primal, I slept the Bob, I'm right in front. You can see this square thing, so he could put his orb on me, but he didn't. Instead he has it on somebody that doesn't need it. Bob wakes up right now, I get knocked by the Winston into the Bob, so I die. Hey, he actually put the orb on me, but that was too late. Okay. Look at the kill feed, we lost 3 people, we lost Doomfist, we lost Sigma, we lost me. Winston is about to die. Genji is about to die. Winston does die, and he's coming to heal you, okay? And then he does this big brain move. All the way here. Why the fuck would you go here? Why? Why? Everybody is dead. He hit the Genji a little bit and then he goes into their backline. And then he flames me for not healing him. What do you mean? What is he doing? Die stupidly and he's saying, oh no, you fucking trash. Yeah, I'm trash for you doing that. It's totally my fault that you do such stupid things. I don't understand.